Ngayon, yung mga artista parang isang viral video. Oh, artista na to. Bigyan na natin ng pelikula to. Bigyan na natin ng show to. Para sa'yo, is that good or bad? Honest answer. Oh.
For the industry, I think it's bad. Kasi nagiging a dime a dozen yung ano eh. For the industry, nawawala yung level of professionalism. Nawawala na. Nag-viral ka lang minsan, ganun ka na, wala nang ano. But for the person concerned, yung nag-viral, it's good for him. But for the industry as a whole, on the professional side of it, I think it's not, hindi siya healthy because you do away with the ones that are really good, who some of whom even go to school to hone and perfect their craft.
Ano ang mas magulo? Showbiz? Showbiz or politics?
Ako, I've been very vocal about this eh. Mas magulo talaga ang ano, mas magulo ang politika. In politics, it's real life eh. You know? Real life emotions eh. Unlike in show business, after the commercial break, tapos ka na eh. So it's easier to cope. Unlike in politics, kaya mas magulo and it's disheartening with the things that happen there. It's real life. Hindi siya apektado yung buhay mo, buhay ng taong iba, buhay ng yung mga nanonood, directly affected their lives, you know? Yung pananaw nila sa buhay, hindi lang yung everyday life nila, pero yung pananaw nila sa buhay na apektuhan. Eh, in showbiz, after ng commercial, tapos ka na. Pag tapos na yung series, tapos na. May bago na naman. Paltan mo lang ng comedy yan, tapos na ulit. So, mas magulo talaga ang politika.
How would you compare the House of Representatives then? That was around 10 years ago ba? Something like that.
No, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Yung sa House of Representatives sa ngayon.
Less controversial yung noon eh. Tsaka parang mas manageable yung mga nagagawa noon kesa ngayon.
Mahigit 4 na dekada na siyang nagpapatawa, nagbibigay aliw at nagpapaisip sa telebisyon. Mula sa pagiging dancer, aktor, komedyante, hanggang sa pagiging isa sa mga pinakakilalang late-night hosts sa bansa. Hindi matatawaran ang ambag niya sa Philippine entertainment. Pero sino nga ba siya sa likod ng kamera? Bago natin siya makakwentuhan at makasama sa isang masayang talakayan, balikan muna natin ang ilan sa mga mahahalagang yugto ng kanyang buhay at karera. Panoorin muna natin ito.
Pagdating sa sining ng late-night television, iisang mukha lang ang laging pamilyar. The definition of the OG showman. Bago pa man naging uso ang salitang multi-hyphenate, tinapos na niya ang laro. From dance floor royalty noong 80s, dinala ang energy hanggang sa kasalukuyan. Isang simpleng batang marist na naging haligi ng industriya. Humarap sa corporate world, pumasok sa politika. An actor, a former political chief of staff. Yes, may seryosong side po siya. At ang permanenteng nakatira sa ating mga TV screens tuwing 10 oras ng gabi, ang nag-iisang King of Philippine Late Night TV, Jojo Alihar, all the way!
Alright! We're back! And of course, isang special na edisyon ito. Unang-una ay this guy with us this afternoon. We go back a really long way. 1990s pa. Hindi ko sinasabing matanda na kaming dalawa. Pero, at saka, parang bago sa kanya to kasi medyo hapon ito eh. Hindi 10 oras ng gabi. At Ina, let's welcome, of course, not only our guest, but a very, very good friend, none other than Mr. Jojo Alihar.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Oh, ako nga, deeply honored. Natuwa nga ako dun sa, Ina and Ferds. And that's true, ha? We've been friends for a long time, and now it's even better. I have a new friend in you, Ina.
Thank you.
And, thank you for having me. Nagulat lang ako, first off, ha? akala ko, nung una sinabi sa akin ng invitation, akala ko sa Mega Mall tayo or ano, akala ko sa Mall Talk. Hindi pala.
Mali kasi yung S
Oo.
eh. Oo.
Ano ba? Small talk. No, I'm just kidding. Joke lang, joke. Yung hapon joke yun, hapon joke. Hindi gabi.
Hindi gabing joke.
Hindi gabi joke.
Iba,
Sa
no?
mall talk eh, di ba?
Anyway, ako na mag-start, if, with the kind permission of Ina. Although, ang rule namin dito is ladies first eh.
Oh, yes.
Pero
Oh.
let's make an exception kasi miss na miss ko na itong kaibigan ko. Katulad ng sinabi niya nga, he's the king of the late night talk show at nag-umpisa rin siya sa medyo late night, yung Penthouse Live.
Oh, yes.
That was the 80s, hindi mo na
Penthouse Live.
naabutan yun. Pero gusto ko lang tanong sa'yo, partner, what do you miss most about the 80s as compared sa present na entertainment scene?
Oo, ang pinaka nakaka-miss or something that's really evident no na ano parang nung 80s parang simpler ang TV eh. TV then was simpler, hindi siya masyadong ngayon maganda naman, there's a lot of preparation that is being put in the production, no? But back then talent would always be foremost eh. Elaborate sets, digital, lahat ng mga yan, no? The technology that we have. It's secondary eh. The thing that really mattered the most was if you could really actually act well, sing well, dance well. So it was, everything was dependent on kung sino yung entertainer, ganon. The rest are all parang ano na lang, palamuti na lang siya eh. Ang focus talaga then was who was yung nasa camera na nag-entertain. Ngayon kasi minsan pagpasok mo, ang ganda ng set, ganyan. So nawawala yung focus on the talent eh. Ganon. So I think that's the most evident.
I agree actually, oo.
Speaking of 1890s, Sir Jojo, ano po sa tingin niyo ang pinagkaiba ng showbiz noon sa showbiz ngayon?
Showbiz noon, kasi ang competition noon was medyo hindi siya as mas competitive ngayon kasi ngayon na-open na yung doors to so many other mediums and media. When you say mediums, I'm also talking about the personalities, no? Kasi dati pagka singer ka talaga, magaling ka kumanta, host ka, magaling ka mag-host. Abogado ka, magaling kang abogado. Di ba? Yung mga ganon. It holds true for everything. Now, it's an open field of anyone can get into anything that they want to for as long as they have the lakas ng loob to get into it. You know? They don't necessarily have the to back it up. I want to sound politically correct, pare, pero ang dami kasi, alam mo yun, ang dami ng host, ang dami ng analyst, ang dami ng singer, ang dami ng na hindi naman kumbaga ganito na lang siguro. On a scale of 1 to 10, di ba? Kung on a scale of 1 to 10, talent-wise, 10 being the highest, 3 or 4 being the lowest, na-open na yung doors for everyone. So competition now is very stiff dahil you are up against people na you don't even need to kumbaga kahit hindi ka na mag-isip, magugulat ka na lang, nandyan na sila eh. You know, so
yung all-purpose na occupation ngayon, influencer. What does that even mean, ano?
Yun lang nakita ko. Parang now, it's an open field. Before, it was more departmentalized eh. If you're a singer, you're there. If you're a host, you're there. And then, ganon. Ngayon, andyan na lahat eh. You know? Which is actually, in a way, is also good, no? Dahil that makes it an open field of entertainment and talent is always welcome, especially for the purpose of making people feel good, for the purpose of sharing your talent. Then it becomes good for the industry. Pero yung sobra naman na, katulad ng sinabi ni Padre Gano, oh, saan galing yan? Oh, bakit gano'n? Oh, gano'n na lang,
Where the
no?
heck did that guy come from?
Saan
Bigla
galing
naman
to?
doon, no?
Oo, di ba? Medyo, ano na, hindi mo nakakagulat.
Anyway, speaking of origins, where you came from, at alam naman ng mga, yung generation natin that you started out as part of a dance group, called The Tigers.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
For the information of Ina, kaya grabe talaga phenomenon yung Tigers noong panahon namin. Talagang lahat ginagaya sila eh.
Oh,
Kasi they brought something new doon sa entertainment industry. Moves that have never been seen before, na suwabe, classy. Yung technically proficient sila but classy, hindi yung magaslaw, etc. But ako lang actually, noong nanonood ako ng Penthouse Live, nagtataka ako, ba't the Tigers? Ano bang, saan bang galing yun? Ba't hindi the Funkers?
Or the funky people, or the kaya,
The Tigers?
Actually, thank you for that question. Kasi it's always been, akala nila kasi na yung time natin, merong tinatawag sila yung uso yung, hold that tiger, di ba? Actually, yan eh, ang tatay ko kasi, we had a business before, yung Tigers Battery. It was an innovative thing noon. It was an innovation because...
Battery yung...
Battery ng
flashlight?
kotse.
Sa kotse, oo.
Yun yung first time cartridges. Cartridges yun eh. Na pagka... Kasi di ba dati, ganun. Ngayon kasi isa na lang din eh. Dati cartridges yung battery. Na pag nasira isa, before, throw away na lahat eh. Like right now, pag nasira niya.
Yes.
Ngayon, noon, yun, cartridges yun. Pag nasira isa, tatanggalin mo lang, papalitan mo.
Mas matipid,
Mas matipid, oo. Ang nangyari noon, sabi ng tatay ko, nandyan na lang di kayo, Tigers nang gamitin nyo. Total, Tigers battery, pwedeng libre, hindi na nila libre na yung advertisement. Number two, ang Tigers also connote fierceness and cuteness at the same time, di ba?
Ayun,
You can be cute and fierce. So sabi ko, ako naman, being an obedient son, na who holds your dad's to high heavens. Nga, dad. Nga po. Sige po, Tigers na tayo.
How old were you then, Joe?
I was 16, pare.
Wow.
16 ako noon eh. You can just imagine, alam mo yun, 16 years old ka, parang...
Okay na, na-imagine
Na-imagine mo na rin. Ako rin. Pero hanggang ngayon, hirapan na ko imagine pare. No? That was the grandest time of our lives. No? Dahil 16 years old ka, and then, grabe talaga kami nung araw. Nako! Grabe kami nung araw. Dapat yata pag sinabi ko, nakaganto, abay, nung araw, may makakala ko nung araw.
Hindi naman doon tayo katapart.
Antindi namin nun. Grabe. Ang saya na.
Yeah, oo nga, no? Sa lahat po ng pinagdaanan nyo bilang bahagi ng The Tigers, ano po yung isang alaala na hanggang ngayon na natutuwa pa rin kayo or natatawa kayo pag naaalala po ninyo?
Actually, there are too many to mention because barkadahan kami nung araw eh. College days namin yon. So, high school and college days. Pero ito, kasi kami nun eh. Lagi kaming invited sa lahat ng grand variety shows, now I can declare this naman, no? So, alam din naman to, miski mga singers nung araw na binata pa sila, supposed to be, di ba? Supposed to be, ganyan sila. Hindi sila, pag grand variety show, hindi sa dulo sila. Nauuna sila, kaming laging dinudulo, lagi kaming ending.
Yung main event.
Main event kami lagi, no? So, minsan there are times na, hey, you want us to sing another song? No, tama na yan, Tigers. I want to mention the names, but pero huwag na, baka mamaya sabihin ni Martin nasabi ko na. Hindi, kaibigan naman lang si Martin. Sila Gary, no? So, but these are grand variety shows that we danced to before, no? And lagi to kasama sa sa kwento ko kasi nung araw walang cellphone eh. Pare, ang ginagamit natin mga malalaking ganun pa or ganun. Meron kaming one instance And we were always invited to the creme de la creme schools, no? Yung mga top-notch girls, exclusive girls, no? Schools. So, yung time na yon, meron kaming 3 or 4 pare ko na we said yes to. Inabot na kami ng gabi. So, tinapos namin, we scheduled our routes, but unfortunately, so sobrang dami, na late na kaming dumating dun sa isa. So they were all going out. It's an exclusive school in Manila. So pagdating namin doon, sabi namin, wala na, pare, tapos na yung event. Sabi ko, hindi, we'll just say, mag-ano lang tayo pakita lang tayo sa organizers, sabihin natin dun sa mga sisters na hindi tayo nakarating because, dahil sobrang dami, explain natin. At least nakita lang dumating tayo, di ba? We were men of our words, di ba? Tumaba kami, pare. Di ba meron yung mga stancho na going out or ganon, going out, going in. So, pasok na kami ng tawag dito, ng auditorium nila. Yung mga girls naman palabas. So, sabi niya, sige nga, pakita tayo kay sister. Sister, lahat naman ng madre, Socorro, no? Sister Socorro na lang, kunwari. Sabihin na lang namin kay Sister Socorro na dali tayo. So, pababa kaming ganun. Paglabas namin doon, hello, excuse me, sabi namin, we want to talk to Sister Socorro, ganyan, kasi, she's still upstairs. We lang, oh my God, ganyan. The Tigers are here! Nagsigawan sila, pare. Talagang pandemonyong tapos takbuhan sila na sinira ang stancho. Takbo kami, parang Beatles nung araw. Day's night. Parang slow-mo. Paakyat, di ba? Hanggang tinago na kami. Everybody went back in. Everyone. Wow. And then the auditorium was filled again, no? Hanggang lahat, ganon. Tapos, eto na, di nagsisigaw, Tigers. Yung madre, ladies, let us show these 3 young gentlemen what our school is. Eh, hindi tumitigil. Kinuha na nung organizer, Sister, may I? Ganun parang mga babae nung araw. Ngayon siguro, na, sister! Hindi naman. May ganun. Kinuha na, Sister, may I? Ganun. Girls, they're here already, the Tigers. Tapos pasok mo. Tan-tan-tan. And then we dance and then nakakatuwa lang. Those are
phenomenal. You should have seen them noon.
Ay,
Talagang everyone
grabe
wanted
kami
to
nung
be
araw.
Jojo Alejandro. Totoo. Not kidding. Anyway, speaking of the Tigers pa rin, huwag muna natin iwanan yung partner.
Sige.
Actually, I've always been mystified. Bakit sa Penthouse Live? How did it come about?
I have to thank si Ronnie Inares for that. Kasi si Ronnie has been very supportive, also helpful. And he was the one who initiated our Penthouse thing. Kasi nung time natin, that's the ultimate dance, nung time namin, Penthouse Live.
And before that, yung Penthouse 7.
Penthouse 7 pa,
Archie Lacson, di ba? Sina Pipo, Iboro,
yung kainitan na ng Penthouse Live noon, it was not even before Martin pa yan and before Pops. We were there before them. So we were seniors as far as yung participation or namin, labas namin doon. And then anyway, nagsimula kami patok na patok. Si Ariel Ureta pa noon, kaya naging kaibigan namin si Ariel, who's one of our also. Sabi niya, sige, sayo kayo ulit. Tito Fritz saw us there.
Infante.
Oh,
yes.
So I talked to Tito Fritz and we bombed the first time. First time namin bombed. Ang sayo namin, A Night to Remember. Talagang A Night to Remember. Shalamar. Oh. Kasi hindi namin makalimutan, samaan sayo namin. Grabe. So, pagkatapos ng sayo namin noon, we went back. Sabi ko doon sa grupo namin, sabi ko, parang hindi pwedeng kasi pan-chicks natin to eh. Nung araw, hindi uso banda eh. Ang uso na pan-chicks natin to, pare. Kailangan, tayo, balik tayo. Also, of course, I wanted to help my dad out, my father, na ma-promote ulit yung Tigers. Lumapit ulit kami kay Tito Fritz. Sabi ni Tito Fritz sa amin, hindi ko na makakalimutan to, God rest his soul. Sabi niyo, why? Isn't one bomb enough for you? Sabi niya, don't dance anymore. Ganyan. Sabi ko, Tito Fritz, sabi ko, if we don't do well the next time, kung hindi maganda, we won't bother you anymore. So I was very persistent. Sabi ko, one more dance na lang, Tito Fritz. Nakakatuwa naman. So sabi rin ni, sige, I'll give you na. Nakakatuwa si Tito Fritz. So sige, kasi nakakatuwa, mga bata kami nun. Sige, come back one more time. So we danced. And then after that dance, love goes on na. Then the rest is history.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth Winds by Fire, pare. Earth Winds by Fire. Di love goes on na kami nun. After nung dance namin
Nag-go on na talaga.
nag-go on na. So, tuwan-tuwa sila. And Ronnie Nares was there. Sabi ni Ronnie, sino itong mga to, ah? Yeah. These guys are good-looking. They're young. They remind me of me. After noon, lumapit na si, sabi niya, hey, you wanna dance in Penthouse Live? Tinginan kami. Do we? Di ba? Of course, di ba? Kasi yun
Parang,
yung...
di ba?
Oo, yun ang ultimate, noon, before eh. So, ayun, after no, we danced there and then the rest is history. After ang first dance namin, snail mail na yun. Sako-sako na. Sila nagkikwento nito eh. Sako-sako na
Fan mail, no?
fan mail na, who are these guys?
Nasasagot niyo pa ba yun?
Ha?
Nasasagot niyo pa ba?
Sila sumasagot eh.
Okay.
Oo, sila sumagot noon eh. Basta ang dami na raw dumating after a week or two. Tapos wanted us to come on again, ganon. And then yun, tuloy-tuloy na. We dance every other week. Kasi hindi naman namin kaya mag every week.
So, you
and
were
saya,
studying then?
Yeah, oo. So, you can just imagine na... imagine ba tayo ulit?
Oh, imagine tayo. Okay, ayos na.
Okay. Sayang oras, ano? So, ganun ang namin.
Galing. Nakakatuwa, no? Kasi isa po kayo talaga sa pinakatumagal sa industriya ng showbiz. Which leads me to my next question.
Okay.
Sa tingin po ninyo, ano ang pinakamahirap i-maintain sa showbiz? Kasikatan ba, respeto, or pagkatao?
Wow. Actually, you cannot discount respeto,
Pagkatao.
pagkatao, and
Kasikatan.
kasikatan. The three of them, I think everything is in equal status. Yung kasikatan kasi you have to be one at par with the newers, the younger ones, no? Or at least kung hindi man sa itsura, in presence, no? So and the thing that you can put on the table, 'di ba? Kasi yung iba, ang dami niyan. Pinag-uusapan nga naman ni Ferdy, parang marami ng gwapo ngayon na dumarating na but what do you have to offer? Well, you have wisdom, you have a better grasp of music, di ba? Mas malawak yung music mo. Yun, so yun ang ko. And then yung pagkatao, that comes with years, no? Of experience also. That will define you. Ikaw yung kailangan yung air of respectability mo, and the wisdom that you have garnered through the years will contribute to that, no? So, yun. And the last one is, ano nga isa? Tama, nalimutan ko na ba?
Pagkatao.
Hindi, pagkatao na nga yun eh.
Respeto, kasikatan.
And kasikatan. O nga, yung kasikatan naman, yung pagkatao and yung isa would be the one that will your kasikatan, that will determine your kasikatan. I'm not saying that I am sikat na sikat now or wala naman. I've never been to that level. Ano lang ako eh. Ganun lang. Simple lang.
Hindi naman, you're too humble.
So, yung dalawang yon will determine your kasikatan. So, ako naman, recognition lang and acknowledgement of the things that you have contributed to the industry is fine by me. Hindi naman ako masyadong, alam ni Ferdy, I'm not after any, yung talagang malaking, yung mga awards na ako nga pag binibigay award, nawawala ako rin minsan kasi hindi man ako okay lang sa akin. Basta ako, I just want to make people happy. I want to share my talent. Yes, di ba? God has given you talent as a gift, and your gift to God is what you will do with the talent, which is sharing. So that's how I look at it.
Anyway, napag-usapan na rin natin staying power. By the way, ang gandang lesson nun, yung kay Tito Fritz. Kasi yung mga bagong generation ngayon, tingin nila isang failure end of the world na
Oh, no, yeah.
Magandang story yun. I think that's something not even I know about you, ha? Oo.
Pare, I was very persistent. Sabi ko,
Oo,
Tito Fritz,
tama.
one more
Persistence talaga. Oo. Anyway, speaking of persistence, ito ang maganda kay Jojo, Ma'am Ina, is effortlessly nakasegue siya from Penthouse Live, which is ang market noon, admittedly, is AB,
Yeah.
AB segment, into That's Entertainment. Nag-That's siya
Yeah.
Oo, kay Kuya Germ, so medyo pangmasa na. Oo. At how can you describe your years with Kuya Germs at Tas? Sino bang naging ka-close mo doon sa That's? Ang dami doon Oh,
Yeah,
mga
dami,
naging jowa dyan. Kwento naman.
Alam mo,
Don't spare the juicy details.
Ang ganda ng ano mo, pare, but you know, that's something na ano rin ng tao. It's so hard kasi from the parang AB crowd to the medyo masa, no? Nung una nga, parang hindi pa ako that's why I'm very thankful to the masses na embrace nila ako in spite of the medyo dahil ang downside niyan, yung mga elitista supposed to be at mga AB crowd na na medyo na-disappoint sila sa akin. Parang nag-sell out ako to the parang kasi parang they wanted, I think, us to be to stay in that lang na penthouse level, ganon. Pero syempre, that's why thankful naman ako to the masses. They embraced me and they opened also the doors for the other things that I can do, like singing, acting, performing, hosting. So, okay naman. So, yung That's Entertainment opened the doors for me, for the masses. And this is, siguro itong the best time also to set things straight or to divulge this. We were, we were handpicked hindi kasi, misconception kasi yung dumaan kay Herman Moreno We never, kay Kuya Germs, hindi kami nag-audition with him, no. We were handpicked by Channel 7. In fact, it was Francis Magalona, si Kiko, si Okix, ang nagsabi niya sa akin, pare, pinapahanap ka sa akin ng Channel 7. Baka you want to join, ganyan. We talked to the management of, yung Penthouse kasi ibang
Pero Channel 7 din ang Penthouse, di ba?
Pero ayaw nila. Ayaw nila kasi nga, na kung they want to maintain...
Parang madidilute yung branding, parang
ganon. Parang
modern
hindi...
terms, di ba?
So, si Francis naman at that time, naging barkada na natin. So sabi niya, pare, sayang. Sayang yung following mo, tsaka So, subukan mo. So, cut long story short, I said yes, no? Tapos, ginather na nila kaming buong group. And that's the first time, that was the time that I met si Kuya Germs, na who was very mentoring, okay naman siya. And then, after that, lahat, nag-audition na. Pero we were handpicked by Channel 7. Hindi kami dumaan sa kahit anong...
Oo, ganun pala yun. Ang daming mga misconceptions na ki-clear up dito sa show,
Yun ang doon. So, yeah.
Speaking of That's Entertainment, which thankfully naabutan ko rin po yan, yung walang tulugan kay Kuya Germs.
Yeah.
Pero iba yung That's.
Hindi, pero iba yun. Iba yun.
Hapon.
Oo. Ang That's Entertainment ay grabe din yun. That was the first time a teen show, a teenage show was able to fill up or hindi, overflowing pa ang Araneta Coliseum.
Talaga?
Araneta Broadway pa noon
Araneta Broadway. Pero yung anniversary namin, ginawa sa Araneta.
Ay, ang laki.
Pare, grabe yun. Tapos, ang pila ng Broadway, talagang grabe. Talagang iba talaga ang That's Entertainment. Hanggang ngayon, well, ngayon, syempre, iba na rin yun. Pero ibig sabihin, wala kasi social media, no? You can just imagine, ano lang.
Oo,
TV
phenomenal
lang,
din
ano?
yun. And I can attest to that sa Broadway Centrum. Kasi may sinusundo ako doon dati. Pinakapa naman ako noon.
Okay, diba?
Pinakapa naman ako.
Alam ko naman.
Thursday ako ng
Nanakaw
Thursday.
ako, pare.
Thursday group, Thursday.
Thursday group.
Maghula.
Pumuntik na ako mag-imagine, man. Anyway.
Anyway, ano po yung pinakamahalagang natutunan nyo kay Kuya Germs na hanggang ngayon ay daladala nyo pa rin po?
Okay.
Hindi naman walang tulugan.
In a way, you can say that. Kasi si Kuya Germs laging ang maganda sa kanya na sana inadapt na ng mga bago ngayon. You have to be ready with everything and anything. Kahit ang entablado mo maliit, kung ano yung effort mo sa maliit na entablado, sa malaking entablado, should be your effort in small stages. Yung mga maliliit na entablado, meaning yung iyong puso na pag-share ng talent mo o pag-entertain, pagbigay ng kasiyahan sa mga nanonood, may it be on TV or live. Dapat ganon, hindi ka dapat mamimili. Kasi ako, there was a time, pare ko, ito alam na for dito, kahit yung maliit na naiimbita ako noon dati, magugulat ka, 2, 3 table lang, maliit na restaurant, ganyan. Tapos, kasi inirequest ka lang nung dahil gusto kong kanilang makita. Yung aking pag-perform doon and the way I treat people and the way I treat my audience is the same treatment and the same level of enthusiasm and energy ang binibigay ko to perform for them. Sadly, yung iba kasi, di ba, dami na ngayon yung... nagugulat ako pare, minsan yung... May mga nag-imbita pa sa akin, ano ho ang inyong preference sa ganito, sa pagkain, sa ano. Isip ko, ako naman, okay, well, at least binibigyan ka ng importansya. But to me, okay na yung whatever is there. May sound system ba ganito ba dapat ang iyong technical na Ay ko,
Spoiled yata mga entertainers ngayon.
di ba? Ako, bigyan ko mo. Tayo ba rin, miskin yung sa inyo doon sa Cavite, di ba dati? Bigyan ka ng gitara, bigyan ka ng mikropono, tira na kami, di ba? Ang importante, maramdaman ng audience, maramdaman ng audience, maramdaman ng masa, maramdaman nila, yung mga nanonood, yung happiness mo to do it. I think that is the key. If they're able to feel that you're happy doing it for them, lovingly doing it for them, and it will come out good.
Yes.
He's a real trooper, no?
Yeah.
Oh, well, speaking of sounds, partner, doon sa that's lumabas yung pagkakasinger mo, no? Oh, and alam nyo, Ina, hindi mo naabutan to eh. Alam mo, may cover version siya nung song na tawag Your Eyes. Na, yan ay cover ng theme song ng isang French movie called Ready for Love. Starring Sophie Marceau. Hindi ko makalimutan yung movie yan kasi first movie date ko yan eh.
Ganun ba? Pare, kwento mo nga sa akin yan.
Pero what's the story behind that? Bakit yun ang kinover mo? Why not an original? Although, alam mo, Ina, the cover was so good na pag sinabi mo ngayong Your Eyes, hindi nila naarala yung original, yung ng Cook the Books. Alam nila yung Jojo Alejandro. Anong story ba noon? Sino bang pumili noon?
Actually, kinukuha na nila ako kasi nga, ang ganda nung ko sa Penthouse eh. So sabi niya, do you know how to sing? Sabi ko, of course. Before we even put up the dance, yung Tigers, may banda na kami. Kaya lang di nga uso yung banda ng time na natin, pare. Yung chicks time natin. Ang uso na, pare, dance group eh, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi natapos na yung sa, yung era ng VST, ganyan. So napunta na sa dancing, no? Yung mga, teenage, namin. Cut long story short, kumakanta naman kami, no? Meron kaming banda, pero wala na eh. Di ka naiimbita eh. So, sabi ko, nung tinanong nila, can you sing? Oo, sabi ko, ganyan. Sige, meron kaming kanta dito, yung Your Eyes, ganyan. Nung narinig ko, wala bang medyo Jaikal Maxon, medyo mabilis naman para kasi
Jaikal Maxon.
di ba? Ganon, di ba? Hindi, ito, sikat to, ganyan. Ito lang ngayon, ha? Open wide. Sabi ko, hindi ako kumakanta ng ganyan eh. Pero,
ballad eh, no?
Ballad eh. Sipin mo, sisikat siya, no? Eh ako naman, being, like, sige ni Ivan Ferdi, being the trooper that I was, pandagdag pera, pang ano, di ba? O sige, tirahin natin, tinira namin. Yun, yung
Pero
Your
maganda
Eyes.
yung version niya, di ba? Sample naman, partner.
Sample naman po dyan.
Eyes
Open wide as I looked your way. Couldn't hide what they meant to say. Feeling lost in a crowded room. It's too soon for a new love. When you smile. Ganun.
Galing.
Ang ganda, it's a really good song. Ha?
Yep.
Yes.
You should look for it. Nasa ano? It's in the internet. Merong
Sige
yung
po.
version niya.
Mamaya
Oo.
isi-search ko po yan. Sir Jojo, bilang isa sa one of the closest friends of Kuya Germs, sa tingin po ninyo, kapag nabubuhay pa po siya ngayon, ano sa tingin niyo ang una niyang sasabihin tungkol sa showbiz ngayon?
Naku.
Old school pa naman si Kuya Germs.
Oo, medyo madi-disappoint yun knowing him.
Talaga
Kasi,
ba?
lagi namin, pag kami na lang noon, yung mga... Kasi kami nila kay Germs, mas closer siya to the... medyo yung mas older than the rest, no? So, pag kami magkasundo pa kami ni Kuya Germs sa mga kantahan dahil pare, big band din yan eh. Oo, no, mga Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Saka mahilig sa classics yan. Ha?
Oo,
In-invite
classic.
niya ako sa bahay niya. May home theater siya noon.
Oo.
Before it was even a thing, ano?
Yeah. Oh. So, I do not know, no, but no, I think I know him well enough to say na siguro maano siya, sabihin niya, ano naman itong mga to, parang wala nang respeto sa industriya. Ganon. Siguro baka sabihin ni Kuya Germs na we need more respect and love for the older actors and performers, and siguro yung love of the profession. Yung bang dapat ang mauna would be the money should be secondary.
Yes,
The money
right.
should be a bonus, but making people feel good with what's happening and feel good about themselves by your performance would be paramount. I think yun ang sasabihin niya. Mas importante yung magpaligaya ka ng tao kaysa yung monetary involved. Money should always be a bonus. You know?
Alam mo, Sir Jojo, marami po kayong fans na nanonood ngayon mula sa iba't ibang bansa.
Oo,
Batiin po
kakumpas
natin
pa.
sila.
Wow.
Ayan, greetings po sa mga viewers natin mula sa Hong Kong, especially ang mga magigiting nating OFWs. Hello din po sa mga taga UK and Germany. Ayan, maraming salamat po sa ating mga OFWs na laging sumasabaybay sa ating show. Sir Jojo, baka may gusto po kayong sabihin sa kanila.
Oy, mabuhay kayong lahat and thank you for watching us and being part of the program. Napakaganda po ng small talk. Lalo po itong nagiging interesting because nandyan kayo para ma-share namin lahat ng thoughts namin. And mabuhay kayo lahat. Lalo mga OFW natin. Nako, napakalaki ng inyong tulong sa ating bansa.
Yan.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Tama. Alam mo, itong si Sir Jojo Alihar, isa siya sa talagang tinitingala ko dahil bilang isang host din, talagang hinahangaan ko po kayo dahil grabe po kayo magpasaya sa inyong mga audiences.
Ay, thank you,
Talagang
thank you.
tumatatak sa mga puso nila. No? And marami pong artista na sumikat pero hindi po sila nagtagal sa industriya. Kaya po ang question ko, ano po ang sikreto para tumagal sa industriya ng showbiz? Or ano po yung lesson na pwede niyong maibahagi sa ating viewers?
I think it's no secret naman siguro na dapat you have to love your craft. No, you have to love what you're doing. Like any other, kahit anong bagay, may it be show business, kahit trabaho mo, kahit hosting, kahit ikay nagbebenta sa mall or you have to love what you're doing. Kasi pagka mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, nararamdaman ng ibang tao yun and then they start to enjoy it. Now, in show business, nakikita nila, I enjoy it No? So, regardless of time and age that I am in, Nakikita lang pag nakita ko, pag kumakanta ako, uy, tuwa to sa sarili niya. Nakakatuwa naman to. And when I host, yun din nararamdaman nila, no? I enjoy what I'm doing. So, it rubs off on them. Tapos, tawag dito, na ano nila na-absorb nila, no? So, ang secret siguro din is one, you have to love what you're doing. Two, money, huwag nilang isipin agad yung pera. Kasi madidefocus ka eh. Madidefocus ka eh. If your eyes is on the money, medyo maganda, you do what you can to share your talent. Yan, money should be a bonus. Hindi, dire-diretso yan. It will come. It will come. So if you talk about longevity, dami ko sinabi no? Hindi ko kasi
Longevity nga eh.
Oo nga, hindi ko nga. Parang love of your profession and integrity and good network of friends. Yan.
Yun.
Malaking bagay din yan. Kasi kung hindi ka nila gustong katrabaho at hindi ka, you're hard to work with, hindi ka rin, kahit gaano ka kagaling, kahit gaano ka talented, hindi ka nila kukunin kasi hard to work with ka eh. Pero kung magaan ka, isang tawag mo lang o isang tawag lang sa'yo na, pare, can we do this? O, pare, punta ka naman dito. Sige. Approve without thinking. Gano'n. Magaan yun lahat ng gano'n. So I think yan, the would be to love your craft, be easy to work with, and the focus should be on, again, making people happy. Money should always be a bonus. It will come. It will come.
Well, speaking of focus, partner, saka yung longevity, nung panahon mo, di ba, parang may stages ng pagiging celebrity. Katulad nung kinuwento mo, guest muna, minsan palpak pa. Then twice, every other week, and then naging daily show na, then kumanta ka na. Ngayon, yung mga artista parang isang viral video, artista na to, bigyan na natin ng pelikula to, bigyan na natin ng show to. Para sa'yo, is that good or bad? Honest answer.
For the industry, I think it's bad. Kasi nagiging a dime a dozen yung for the industry, nawawala yung level of professionalism. Nawawala na. Nag-viral ka lang minsan, ganun ka na, wala nang But for the person concerned, yung nag-viral, it's good for him.
Of course.
Di ba? Kasi
Of course,
nagkakaroon siya ng means to be what he wants to be, or he can make money out of it, di ba? O kahit very fleeting, kumita siya doon para sa kanya, para sa pamilya niya. But for the industry as a whole, on the professional side of it, I think it's not, hindi siya healthy because you do away with the ones that are really good, who some of whom even go to school to hone and perfect their craft. So, nawawala yung level of professionalism. Pero again, doon sa nag-viral, di ba? Parang,
for him.
Okay, I'm happy for you. Di ba? Yay! May pera tayo ngayon. Isa, dalawa, 3 linggo. Pero, after that, wala na. Ganon.
Sa tagal nyo na po sa industriya ng showbiz, Sir Jojo, meron po ba kayong sinakripisyo or ginawang sakripisyo upang manatili sa industriya?
Wow. Actually, wala akong maisip na sacrifice na kasi even with the ills of show business, ito naman, I'm very vocal about this. Especially, ngayon nga, lumalabas na nga rin nga sa Hollywood, di ba?
Yes.
Yung ills of show business and up to the point of, basta ganito, I did not succumb to not to sound politically incorrect, pero I did not succumb to the moral, I maintained my, my dignity. Ayan, gano'n na lang sabihin ko, no? Hindi ako Hindi ako nalulong sa mga kahit anong mga bagay dyan. No? I did not have to...
Clean living, ha?
Yeah, clean living. Oo, oo. Kumbaga, I can still look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, intact.
Speaking of morality, partner, alam mo, napapansin natin ngayon, parang nagbe-blur na yung lines between showbiz and politics. Ang daming mga taga-showbiz, Ayan, sina Lito Lapid, yung chairman ng Comite de Silencio, yan, Kung Revilla.
Committed to silencio.
Kung Revilla, marami, Jinggoy, di ba? Na pupunta sa politika. Meron din naman mga politiko na ginagamit ng showbiz. At alambawa si Ben, di ba, si Ben Harabalos. Pumapasok doon, umiepal doon sa mga teleserye, Just to cite an example. Para sa iyo, ito ba ay healthy for the showbiz industry o hindi?
Again, parang subjective na lang yata. Healthy for themselves.
For you.
Umiinit na po ba ang inyong upuan ngayon?
Si Ferdy lang pwedeng magtanong ng ganyan lang okay na, Well, sa akin kasi, yung mga ganyan, I will bring it back to the audience, They should be very mindful and intelligent enough to see yung reasons and the rationale behind their participation in this, di ba? And it works both ways, di ba? So, kung yung politiko gusto nag-showbiz, yung mga nanonood naman, they actually know, I think, matatalino na rin naman yung mga they're out for more publicity, for more media mileage, ganon. In the same way that some of our politicians naman, how some of our media personalities, they get into politics para naman to get the power because they have that power in media that can easily make politicians and government people out of them. But highly commendable are those who really have the substance and form for it. Now, si Ferdy, who's an accomplished lawyer, an attorney, a PEN awardee, a smart, intelligent man to boot, miski siya, complete package na siya. You know what I mean? So, miski nandito, merong media, alam mo na, miski mapunta siya doon, may form and substance, di ba? Unlike iba na merong, alam mo na yan, matatalino yung mga nanonood. Nasa inyo lahat yan.
And for your information, guys, nag-aartista din yan si Atty. Topacio.
Oo. Hindi, tsaka minsan naman, pare, di ba minsan, hilig na lang din
passion.
Hilig na lang din So, ako, to each his own. Okay na, happy ka dyan, di ba? Lahain mo na yan.
Up to you.
Up to you. Up to yours.
Okay.
Diba?
Okay, dahil tumungo na rin naman tayo sa usaping pampolitika. Sir Jojo, since you've experienced both politics and showbiz from the inside, ano sa tingin nyo, based on experience anong mas mahirap or anong mas magulo? Showbiz or politics?
Ako, I've been very vocal about this Mas magulo talaga ang mas magulo ang politika. Kasi politika ang gulo niya is naapektuhan ang buhay ng tao
Correct.
Showbiz naapektuhan is only emotions ng tao which is very fleeting. Magalit ka ngayon, pinatay niyo si ganyan or namatay si nabaril sa ganun ba? O bakit nabaril? Kasi tumatakbo siya tapos nahuli siya ng ganyan. Tapos kinat na yon, tapos kapos na. Tapos na, di ba? Hindi katulad nung the same situation, nabaril si ganyan. Ganyan. Bakit? Kasi ganito, ganyan. O ano na nangyari? O ganyan, naapektuhan kasi merong naiwan talagang pamilya. May naiwan na ganito. So, it's hard because in politics, it's real life you know? Real-life emotions. Unlike in show business, after the commercial break, tapos ka na eh. Di ba, pare? Tapos na eh. Oh, nabaril si ganyan or na ganun. Tapos na. After nun, 1 week, may bagong karakter. Oh, ano? Oh my God, kamukha niya yung si ganyan yung karakter na ganun. Oh, siguro ano niya? Oh, may twist lang nila. Nabalik na yung high emotions mo. So it's easier to cope. Unlike in politics, kaya mas magulo and it's disheartening with the things that happen there is real life. Hindi siya apektado yung buhay mo, buhay ng taong iba, buhay ng yung mga nanonood directly affected their lives, you know? Yung pananaw nila sa buhay, hindi lang yung everyday life nila, pero yung pananaw nila sa buhay na apektuhan. In showbiz, after ng commercial, tapos ka na. Pag tapos na yung series, tapos na. May bago na naman. Paltan mo lang ng comedy yan, tapos na ulit. So mas magulo talaga ang politika.
And going to politics, what a lot of people don't know is na naging bahagi ka rin ng pamahalaan, ano, for a while as chief of staff of then Parañaque ba o Las Piñas? Parañaque Congressman Ed Shalcita.
Yeah,
So 3 years din yun, ano?
Yeah, yeah.
3 years ka rin sa House of Representatives. So anong tingin mo? How would you compare the House of Representatives then? That was around 10 years ago ba? Something like that.
No, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Yung sa House of Representatives sa ngayon.
Ngayon, House of Representatives eh.
Bakit ba pag sa'yo parang hirap na katanungan? Okay naman. Well, ako, I can only speak for myself. Unang-una, yung boss ko. yung boss ko na si Congressman Ed Shalcita, who is one of the better and talagang magagaling na congressman na sa Parañaque. In fact,
No doubt.
Yung one time na it was only when I was with him, siya yung lone district lang yan ng Parañaque. And he was really one of our better congressmen and better public service, no? A public servant pala, no? At saka heart, soul, intellect-wise. Yung Congressman Ed Shalcita, my boss. Anyway, yung sa'yo. Parang showbiz lang din yata siguro, no? Parang less controversy. Less controversial yung noon eh. Tsaka parang mas manageable yung mga nagagawa noon kesa ngayon. Kasi ngayon parang hindi ko makita yung tamang word for it eh. Pero parang buhay lang. Parang mas simpler yata yung mga concerns ng
Parang showbiz lang.
Parang showbiz na, parang simpler lang ang concerns ng House of Representatives during my time then eh. No? And we were more focused on, I think that's it. We were more focused on the local scene. Para rin kaming nasa local kahit hindi siya kami nasa legislative. Pero yung focus namin was what would be best for our constituents
Kasi may
agad.
distrito, no?
Distrito.
Lalo na yung mga may distrito, ano? As
may
opposed to the
distrito,
party list, di ba?
Right. Kasi yan, sila eh, at large sila eh. Ito ganun. Although we had really good bills noon, especially the senior citizen bill. Yung Magna Carta for senior citizens, which if this is nakakatawa, sabi sa akin ng boss ko, sabi ni Edsa sa akin noon, sabi niya, we should be focusing on this, Joe, ganyan. Yes, yeah. Because now you won't be able to appreciate this. But mind you, there will come a time that you will be happy that this was
At ngayon na nga dumating yun.
Oo nga. Tama siya.
Speaking of which, ano?
Basta alam ko, attorney, dati hindi uso ang maleta.
Oo.
That I'm sure.
Clutch bag lang, okay na noon eh.
At saka shoebox. Hindi, mga joke lang yun.
Joke lang.
Clutch bag! Ngayon ko lang ulit narinig yung clutch bag, man.
Alam nyo, nakikita ko talagang mukhang pinapawisan na itong si Sir Jojo eh.
Oo
Na
nga
mukhang
eh, lamig pa
umiinit
naman
na ang
dito.
kanyang upuan. Kaya
Oo
naman
nga
ang
eh.
next question ko, sir. Bilang isang komedyante po, sa tingin nyo, ano pong mas mahirap? Magpatawa ng libu-libong tao or patawanin si Mrs. pag siya ay nagtatampo? Ano ang mas mahirap?
Ewan ko kung patawa o patawad na lang eh. Mas mahirap yata magpatawad eh, no? Hindi, ako naman, I think, it's the same. The level of comedy that I bring to the house.
House of Representatives? Or?
To our house.
Your house. Okay. Para po clear.
Yung the level of comedy or hilarity that I bring to the house, bahay namin, and to the audience is actually practically the same. Eh.
Talaga po?
Oo, ganun lang naman sa akin na Kasi lahat, kasi to me, even comedy is a matter of timing eh. You know? So, hindi naman ako pilit eh. Hindi ako yung laging kailangan if the situation calls for it, merong magandang sasabihin, tsaka pa lang ako, or may magandang gagawin, tsaka pa lang ako So, to me, comedy kasi, the one that I do, it should be effortless eh. But more about timing. Always about timing. So, depende on the time. Tulad nung sinabi mo, sabi ko, the bring to the house, House of Representatives.
Comes naturally po
good
eh.
timing.
Anyway, speaking of politics, sabi nila, politics is just like showbiz, but for ugly people. Anyway,
Baka gusto mong pangalanan, attorney.
ang question ko, pero ang question ko, anong mas mahirap? Magkampanya para sa isang kandidato o mag-promote ng pelikula?
Uy, that's a very good question. Actually, I have never done. Hindi ako nag-campaign for anyone that I did not like. I never campaign for someone na hindi ako naniniwala. In fact, I'll give you a story. Merong 2 or 3 times na nangyari sa akin ito. I was offered a huge amount of money to host and to campaign for someone. Because hindi ko feel siya, hindi ko siya masyadong I mean, I don't have anything against him, but to endorse him, I will not, 'di ba? Hindi ko, it has to be genuine eh. Kailangan maramdaman ko na when I say, iboto po natin siya po ay ganito, siya po ay ganyan. Pero at the back of my mind, I said it because binigyan mo ako ng pera, hindi ganon eh. I mean, I would gladly do it, for a song, like we always say, no? Pero kung hindi ko feel at hindi ko sa tingin ko ay hindi naman siya makakatulong talaga, no amount of money would,
That's a good,
Yes.
that's a good
Man of integrity.
nangyari na sa akin yan. Ito lang, last election lang eh. So,
I can attest to that kasi kami noon, may kinakampanya kami. Talagang song lang talaga eh. Ang bayad sa amin.
Ang layo pa nun, pare. Tapos, pwede ko ba i-add? Si Fernie, pinatutulog ako sa mga kung saan-saan lang. Pwede ka naman dito.
Kaya nagsichismis tayo doon eh. Nagmo-motel tayo eh.
Pumasok tayo.
Pumasok kami dalawa sa motel.
Attorney, umamin ka na nga.
Those were the days, no, pare, no?
Oo, grabe yun.
Oo.
Anyway, Sir
pero
Jojo. Nanalo.
Dahil nag-motel tayo.
Yun naman pala. Anyway, Sir Jojo, may mga sumagot din po kanina nung sinabi mo na ibabalik mo rin ang tanong sa mga audience natin. Sabi ni Rainier Oo, parang magkahalo na ang showbiz at politics ngayon. Ang laki rin ng impact ng social media kasi doon nagvo-voice out ang mga artista at parang endorser pa rin. Gusto nilang tumakbo o gustong iboto na artista.
Yan.
From Mary Joy Cuevas naman, sabi niya, maraming magagaling na artista ang naging maayos na public servants. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na lahat ng may opinion about politics dapat na tumakbo. For me lang po, sabi niya. Ayun.
Well, yeah, I agree naman. I agree.
Medyo change of pace naman tayo, partner. Care of Ina. Ito ang aming tinatawag na rapid fire.
question.
Mabilis na mabilis, ha?
Oo, talagang
mabilis lang,
umaapoy.
Oo nga,
Umaapoy ang
rapid
upuan
fire.
niyo.
Parang,
Sige, well, I'll let Ina, si Ina ang ating expert dyan sa
Sige.
rapid fire.
Sir Jojo, TV or YouTube?
YouTube. YouTube. O YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. Live audience or studio audience?
Live audience.
Dancing or hosting?
Jost, gusto ko sana pagsamahin yung hosting sa dancing.
Dancing while hosting.
Oh, dancing while hosting. Oh. Both.
Both. Acting or singing?
Singing.
That's Entertainment or Penthouse Live?
Penthouse Entertainment.
Kuya Germs or Tito Vic and Joey?
Ferdy Topacio.
Ay. Pinaka-safe. Rehearsed or spontaneous?
Sorry?
Rehearsed or spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
Scripted jokes or ad-lib?
Ad-libs.
Coffee or beer?
Depends on the, Depends on the, well, no.
Condition, ano?
Oo. Kasi ngayon, or both. Brophy.
Brophy.
Be-
Bago yun ah.
Beer
Early
fee, beer
call
fee.
early call time or late night taping?
Late night taping is better. With an early call time.
Pinakamakulit na co-star?
Ferdy Topacio.
Pinakamagaling sumayaw?
Jaikel Max.
Jaika. Pinakamabait na celebrity?
Jojo A.
Sino po?
Jojo A.
Oh. Wait lang. Sabi, sino yun? Pinaka nakakatawang katrabaho?
Kung masapano na naman niya eh. Naku, nakita mo yung mga
Sabi ko na
outtakes
eh.
namin noon, yung mga kanakuha namin doon.
Isang artistang deserve pa ng mas maraming projects.
Jojo A.
Jojo A. Sino kaya
I
yun?
agree.
Sinong gusto ninyong makatrabaho ngayon?
Oh. Nako. Sorry, medyo ang bagal ng rapid fire. Naglalak yung aking, ako, anyone eh. Ako, okay lang. To me, there are no big stars eh. There are no, just just talented people.
Yes. Ang sikreto ng staying power ay blank.
Pinadala niyo ba sa akin yung mga tanong na to?
Surprise!
Staying power. Staying power is, what do you call that? Yung honesty.
Yes, and
But
integrity.
it's such a lonely word, ah.
Yeah. But
Kanta yun,
everyone is so unsure.
Ang isang artistang walang disiplina ay
Bad trip.
bad trip, ano?
Mismo.
Hindi kompleto ang showbiz kung walang
Walang...
Blank.
Jojo A.
Finish the sentence.
kung hindi, sorry?
Hindi
Kung hindi-
kompleto ang showbiz kung wala ang...
All the way.
Yun.
Ang pinakamahirap sa pagiging public figure ay...
Scrutiny.
Ang pinakamagandang desisyon ko sa buhay ay...
Family.
Oh,
Getting to my family.
Wow.
Or,
Wow.
you know,
Oh.
wow. Gusto kong maalala ako bilang...
bilang ako. No,
Kala ko-
bilang all the way. Bilang all the way.
Kung may hashtag po ang buhay nyo ngayon, ano po ito?
Hashtag all the way pa rin. Kasi that's what, yun ang aking, I trumpet that moniker kasi, yun eh. I don't do anything halfway eh. No, it's all the way. Kaya nga Jojo A all the way na eh. In fact, may kanta pa ako niyan eh. Oh, age is just a number. That's what they say. Although years have made me so much smarter, it's fun to look dumber. Just to amuse these days. Ganyan. Jojo A, that's me. All the way. Jojo A, that's me. Ganun. All together. So,
Ibig sabihin, no half measures.
no half measures.
Ang galing.
No, nothing done nothing half-heartedly done.
Nax.
Anyway, final question. May I do the honors?
Yes,
Ma'am Ina?
please, attorney.
Sa daming ng pinagdaanan mo, partner, at naging faces mo, singer, dancer, host, politician, kailan mo naramdaman na ito si Jojo Alihar?
Actually, naramdaman ko lang yan when I hit, just recently, yung talagang ganun pala talaga eh, no? When you hit a certain age, and then you have your, friends like you greet me, and then send me ganyan, ng mga, tawag dito, mga greetings and messages, and it's before you think of who you are, by looking at what you've done, no, on a personal note, nagawa ko na pala to. But the validation of that comes from people around you, eh. You get validated like, like friends, for sila, yung ibang mga barkada ko pa noong araw na, pare, eto ka na ngayon, eto ka ng hawak mo, eto nang meron ka, eto nang So, I think I've seen it, eto lang when I hit my senior age, no? Because it's validated now by people close to you. It's a different perspective if you look at it from your own point of view, eh. Judging it from what you have, kikita mo ito, tapos mababasa mo ang ganyan, ikaw, ito yung But if it comes from people outside of you, family, friends, then it becomes validated. And the validation of which was the last, when I had my last birthday. So now lang talaga. The rest was all parang, enjoy, ayos na pare, okay, ikaw pa, yeah, di ba? Pero ngayon, nakita ko na ganun pala talaga. So, yun, mas kampante na ako what I am and what I can do and what I have to offer.
Beautiful.
Okay, well, anyway, partner, I'm sorry, we could go, alam mo naman, we could go on and on and on.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, isang oras lang, But we can do this again sometime.
Oo, ang bilis nga
And,
ng oras,
we'd like to thank you again for being with us, taking your time sa
Yes.
aming payak na palatuntunan,
Anyaya.
na small talk. It's a small program, but a big name like you bothered to be with us. Salamat po.
And small hosts.
A small host.
Ayan.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. And congratulations on your galing. Medyo ngayon lang ako na nagulat sa mga tanong na na magaganda at malalalim.
Ayun. Glad that you
So
enjoyed.
how does it feel to be on the other end? Kasi usually ikaw nagtatanong
Oo nga, no?
It feels great, actually.
Bilog talaga ang mundo, ano?
But congratulations on Small Talk.
Thank you
Galing.
so much,
Ina
Sir
and
Jojo.
Ferdy, thank you for having me.
Pleasure to have you here po.